the biggest compliment was probably the judges at the National Burger Awards giving me the trophy. This is The Honest, the winner of the National Burger Awards 2026, and I'm going to explain why. How to make our award-winning The Honest. Any food critic you can imagine came down here. We're a British burger brand. We're one of the only ones that really focuses on that. Honest actually started in Brighton. Me and Phil both worked in this restaurant called Riddle and Fins in Brighton, both kind of studying. I was failing a business degree, kind of working in restaurants to pay for the kind of beer money through uni. So Phil and I would always sort of dream about opening our own outside catering business. And then we just did it. We made our first Honest burger, and then this opportunity came up. Dorian, who's the third co-founder, who had a lot of restaurant experience, and all he knew from us was we were two guys from Brighton called Honest doing burgers. We got on really well. He was like, should we do this as a restaurant? And we were like, yeah, that sounds awesome. What's the next steps? So I moved to London to my now wife, just off Brixton Hill, and just fell in love with Brixton immediately. It was such a cool place. The Honest, our award-winning burger, is heavily inspired by the OG, but that burger hasn't changed since I developed it in my student kitchen back then. It would have been like 17 years ago. That's how old I am. I'm going to show you how to make our award-winning The Honest in our kitchen in there. We've got our normal toasted bun, and this is the beef and onion relish, which is made with the dry aged fat. 2 slices of extra large American cheese, because it's perfect on a smash burger. Our original pickles haven't changed in 15 years. A little bit of diced white onion, just because it helps cut through a lot of the fat. 2 slabs of thick cut smoked streaky UK bacon. And then our dry-aged smash patties here, which have got a really perfect level of kind of beefy funk to them. First things first, I'm gonna get these smashed on the grill. The key here is a really hot grill, and we're gonna get a really solid sear. So you put them down, a little bit of space between them, we season, just salt and pepper, nothing fancier than that. Good smash. And you're just always keeping that smasher moving. And then it's really important you use a decent spatula with a good straight edge so you can literally prise that sear off the grill. The Honest is made up of smashed patties, which is different to the original. So these are smashed on the grill so you get an amazing sear. They are also made with dry aged beef. Extra large American cheese. Just a simple bacon cheeseburger that really whacks you with beefiness, which is exactly what I think you should get out of a burger. Smash burger is obviously really popular at the moment, and this is our kind of smashed Honest, but I think it's just got all the flavors have just been massively amped up, and the dry age that you get out of this is a really lovely flavor. Then you get the more dry aged in the onion relish, 2 massive slabs of bacon to go over the top as well. I'm yet to find a single thing that bacon doesn't improve. So start with our toasted bun, 3 pickles, diced white onion, our burger, beef and onion relish. The ingredient that took the longest to make, definitely my most proudest condiment moment, because it's just sweet and salty and beefy and just, yeah, I'd never taste anything like it, so I'm really, really happy with it. Getting the right amount of dry aged fat, chopping it down properly, like there was a lot of technicality around the supply chain that took a while, but that was probably another 3 or 4 weeks to nail that. It all came together really quickly, like a couple of weeks, and we think we nailed it. That finishes it off. I don't think I'm a complete one-trick pony, but I think I got it right with the original, and I wanted to just improve upon that. And you know, as people's palates have changed, as the whole burger scene's changed, there's a lot of people having smash burgers. It just felt like it could do with just a little bit of a revamp. I was very pleasantly surprised. I had absolutely no expectation of winning when we entered it. We're a big chain restaurant now, and there's no sort of getting away from that. It's quite nerve-wracking. You go, the awards, you actually go and you cook in front of like a live audience of people. And I've got a bit of experience doing stuff like that, so I found that pretty easy, but I could see some of the chefs either side of me were like bricking it, so having all these people staring at them. Cool. And then this is The Honest, the winner of the National Burger Awards 2026. We're in Honest Food HQ, so this is a brand new building. It's not quite open yet, so I'm giving you a little sneak behind the curtain today. Now we're in our development kitchen. So this is where me and Adam, our head of food, create anything and everything that's on our menu. We've got a nice pantry of ingredients and kit. We've got a lovely roof terrace out there, which we're very lucky to have, and we're going to use this space for training, for influencers. We've actually got an event next week. But what we do here goes way beyond developing food. We've got a chipping line where we make all of our own chips from scratch. I actually bought that before COVID, so it's been sat in storage for like 5 years or something now. We've never even turned it on. I don't actually know it's going to work, but fingers crossed. So that's literally being installed at the moment. It's like nearly 30 meters long, and that's going to be a fairly significant moment in my life when we turn that on, and hopefully it works. I'm already lined up the first batch of chips I'm going to pour into a block of resin and just have as a reminder of how much work has gone into that. We've got our own butchery downstairs where we make all of our own burgers from scratch. We've got a prep kitchen as well where we do all of our sauces, our relishes, our pickles. And what I'm super proud of is we've got a really cool training room downstairs, which has literally got a window into the prep kitchen where we can teach all of our general managers and head chefs and newbies can come down here, and instead of hearing us talk about what we do with our food, we can literally just show them and take them on a tour, which I think is the reason Honest is still standing after what's been a pretty turbulent few years for hospitality. You know, what we do in this building is what I think makes Honest super special. With these things, people tell you what they think with their wallets, and they keep coming back and keep buying more, which is super important for us. But yeah, I knew it was a great burger and I was really happy with it, but the National Burger Award just gave us a nice kind of pat on the back for it, which was, you know, at times like this in hospitality, you kind of take those moments and enjoy them. So I think this burger won because it's still a really simple bacon cheeseburger at the end of it. But with a great burger, it's all about balance. You want to taste every single ingredient. If you can't taste it, there's no point of it being there. And this burger is just, for me, is perfectly balanced. You've got a really nice funkiness that's coming from the dry aged beef, and a really nice funkiness coming from the beef and onion relish, with some sweetness in there as well. You've got the 2 massive slabs of bacon, so you've got a really big portion of bacon, which gives you a real nice hit of saltiness. And then the sour pickles, the gooey American cheese. It's just one of those burgers that once you take your first bite, you're just gonna demolish it without talking to anyone. Any food critic you can imagine came down here, and we were always like, what the f are they doing? Like, I know Jay Rayner lives around the corner, but why is A.A. Gill eating a burger in Honest in Brixton? He actually hated it, which is not a great period for us, but this whole market was just electric, like, at that time. I remember prepping chips in there one morning on my own, like half asleep, and just looked up and Will Smith just walked past. And I was just like, crazy. And you know, you'd always had film crews down here, you always had TV ads, or everything was going on, and we were really lucky to be right at the forefront of that. We strongly believe we're a British burger brand, and we're one of the only ones that really focuses on that.